Everybody thinks Australians are crazy and know how to party, and I believed that for so long until I came to Germany. We asked these guys for directions to the bathroom, and they invited us into their kitchen, fed me tiramisu on breadsticks, gave me champagne, and cleaned it off my face. I have never worked a day in my goddamn life. I've never seen the inside of a kitchen, a commercial kitchen ever. And this was the moment that I found out that truffle is a mushroom. A literal mushroom. What the fuck? He had his phone up filming a YouTube video and he was teaching us how to make fries and he gave us truffle oil as well. I don't know how I ended up with no injuries because that is some really hot oil. It has been hours in this kitchen by this point. I don't know what's going on. Some Philip guy's FaceTiming me and me talking to him in German. Und meine Deutsch ist so schlecht. Meine Akzent. Anyways, he was taking some photos of us and I was throwing some ass for some reason. And then we were making like loaded fries. And he told me to put the truffle on the fries. I put like 3 pieces. I actually hate truffle. It's disgusting. But he loaded that shit up. This is my new bestie, but in reality, I just want him to be my husband because I want to live in Deutschland. But yeah, I'm on Duolingo every single night trying to learn as much German as possible because my best friend Gina is from Germany and she lives in Australia 6 months out of a year and I live in Germany 6 months out of a year, so we have to learn each other's languages. Except she's way ahead of me because she's fluent in English. This was us handing the fries out. This was a private party, by the way. This was just like in her building. And now we're on the streets of Frankfurt. We're in the back of a taxi. I'm speaking German to him. And I'm showing things that I shouldn't be showing. And then we go to this bar because it's Gina's friend's birthday and he's trying to teach me how to, I don't even know what he called this. You know that thing that like in Australia that Tory Candy has and you like screw it onto a bottle and then you like flip it upside down and you like scull the entire drink? Yeah, he was trying to teach me how to do that. It went all over me and he had to clean it all off me. He was so sweet, by the way. I love German men. I love Deutsch men. Anyways, we went to the freaking club. I think it's, what is it called? Gibson? Yeah. Gina was like texting me because it was so loud. And then we went to get some street food. I don't know what this is. Looks German as fuck. And then we were still hungry. So we went to McDonald's and we were just meeting so many tourists. So cute. In this generation, it's like a tradition. You go to McDonald's after a night out because you don't care about your body or your health anymore. And you're just hungry. I remember ordering like 3 random guys food because I didn't want to like wait behind them in line. So they were all waiting with us with the receipt. This was not even my receipt. This is not what we ordered. We lost it. So yeah, I'm out here being a sugar mommy and all these guys are really sweet. And the security guy started getting so angry at us. He started a fight and these guys had to defend me. He was literally trying to snatch my phone out of my hand because I was recording myself eat at a McDonald's. Like, dude, what the fuck? My hand was literally cut from his nails. Like, we were in a physical altercation. And these 3 guys are just like 3 separate dudes. They don't know each other. We've got like some roadman from London, someone's dad, and some guy from Bosnia. I don't even know what the hell's going on. But they were all really sweet. And I love Germany and I can't wait to come. Okay, so everybody thinks this girl is my girlfriend because we make out on Instagram stories. We sleep next to each other every single night. We cuddle. And my background is a booty pic of her. This girl has been my best friend for over 12 years. And when the queerbaiting police found that out, they came to my page and just like handed it to me. Can we please just normalize kissing people that you love? Whether that's a sibling, a parent, a grandparent, a best friend. Like, Bailey is my family member. I'm an orphan. I don't have family. I grew up with no affection, nobody that loved me. So the closest I have to a sibling or like even just a parent is this woman. We've been traveling Europe for 3 months together. We're in Italy, Lake Como. This place looks like a freaking fairy tale. And there's my pretty princess. I feel like this is the place where we're going to marry each other in a couple of years. I don't think that me and her have another relationship up our sleeve with a man because over these past 12 years, yeah, we've just been disappointed way too many times. I really wanted to show you guys my cellulite. This is my cellulite when I walk. It doesn't matter if you have surgery. Like, if it's genetic, the only way you can get rid of it is getting more surgery. Girls are calling me down for like half an hour. I come down and I get called a freaking dyke by my best friend. Bullied for the clothes I wear. I'm sorry, but these girls just look like every other bitch. Like, let's be fucking real. And that's how weak these women are. They can't even open a fucking wine glass. This literally took 45 minutes. I'm not kidding. Like 45 minutes. We don't really have much cell phone reception here, so we're trying to like pass the time by playing card games, but we haven't played cards since we were children and we have forgotten every single game and I just can't help but cheat. One thing about me, I'm a cheater. Like, it doesn't matter what game. It could be the most insignificant thing. If there's an opportunity to cheat, I'm going to take it. My card expired, which means my Spotify was playing ads, and she had the height to say you have all these men throwing their wallets at you, but you can't even afford Spotify Premium. Haley was wearing these shoes from Zara for like 3 seconds and her feet were bleeding. It was really sad. My Sephora addiction is back. I spent like unnecessary amounts of euros at Sephora again for no reason on shit that I literally already have. Apparently this was the #1 blush in Russia. I got it. And then I also got this Ritual like foam moisturizer. It's the best thing. I'm so lazy. I can't moisturize my body unless I'm like putting oil on in the shower, but this feels like nothing. It takes no energy at all. This lake house is like 5 stories tall and has paintings of the original owner. If you're going to travel Europe, take my advice and skip Barcelona. I've lived here for 3 months and I stand in piss every single day. This place stinks and it's horrible. And every friend that was a tourist that I made here had their phone stolen. We're depressed here and so bored. This is my reaction to my friend messaging me that she wanted to get her a hole bleached. Back when I lived in Perth like 6 months ago, I had an accident at a club. I fell over, I broke my toe. My toenail fell off and died and turned black. My friend Bailey is such a weirdo that she kept my freaking toenail. You can literally see the blood on it. And this is her putting some hair of mine that fell out in her freaking makeup case. She just says that she needs to keep little pieces of me with her every single day. There is a huge heat wave in Barcelona right now. We're fanning our melons because it is really hot. And we went to Cartier because I went to go pick up my toe ring, but then they sent us home and told us to come back at like 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. And yes, we're wearing pajamas outside because there is no point looking good for the city. And we saw this lady with a Camp Rock suitcase. We were freaking going crazy over this. Bailey's birthday is on December 19th and I'm trying to get her to like get her size so I can get her something. This girl that has been my best friend for 12 years, we don't run out of a damn thing to talk about. There is just something new every single day. Some fresh tea. It's always hot. Then we went to Ramoa because I need a new suitcase and I really want to buy this because I want to have poker games up. 2 choices. We either cut my hair to a bob right now off the shoulder or we dye it red. And we do a bang with these scissors too. My bangs have grown out to my mouth. Okay, we're dyeing red. Of course, we're not going to dye my entire hair red. We're just going to dye these parts red. I don't give a fuck about the shirt. The guy that owned it fucked me over and he left it here, so my hands are going to be stained. This is actually impossible to not get my real hair in it. I told Alicia I was doing my hair. She probably thinks I'm cutting my actual hair to a bob because that's what I said I was going to do. Whoopsie. No, I'm not going to go like right to the top because then I feel like it's going to really get my real hair. I just feel like red is that type of color. If I left some of the blonde, it would look really weird. I've fully done one side. You can see like at the top here that I need to put more. Last time I did this, these were really patchy. I think it's going to be really patchy again. I really should have wore gloves. We're not doing the other side. We're not doing it. We're leaving it blonde. I know I could possibly be making a mistake. I just have a funny feeling I need to keep it blonde. I really hope I'm not making a mistake. I feel like I've maybe missed some of the top parts. I've grown my bangs to like my mouth. I want to cut them. It's just so hard because I've spent so much time growing it to this length, but I think I'm going to cut. No, I'm not. I freaking knew I would miss a spot. I just don't feel like getting my hands right again. I'm leaving this. I do wish that I did this side now. Just dye the other half tomorrow. Like it's no big deal. I still have the dye. But we still need to blow dry it. Please excuse the background and the mess. I just plugged this in and I'm really lazy. Usually Alicia blow dries my hair for me because I'm genuinely just bad at it. So I'm not going to do it. Sorry, guys. One of the main reasons why I have so much anxiety going outside and meeting people that know me from the internet is because almost every single time I go outside, I get sexually assaulted. And I will just sit and I will just make up excuses for these people. Like they just watch my videos online and they just love me and they just want to show me that they love me, right? These girls absolutely traumatized me yesterday. This girl, and this guy, traumatized. I don't know these girls. They didn't greet me. They didn't say hello. They didn't say anything. They didn't make their existence to me known. One of them is filming and one of them runs up behind me so hard with all of her force, hits me on the ass. It leaves a wilt handprint mark and now a bruise. I have so much anxiety. There is hundreds of people around. I'm looking around. I'm so in shock. Somebody's like, I'm in pain. I just turn around. I'm like, did somebody do something greatly to me that's going to impact my health? Like it takes a split second for someone to literally die these days on the street. Like what? I turn around, I'm just observing the situation, just looking around, seeing like what the hell happened, like checking for blood, literally. And I say like in the nicest, sweetest voice I could possibly find, I just say to her, please, can you never ever scare me like that again? Please don't ever touch me like that again. She looks at me with the angriest face ever and goes, it was a compliment, and then just like starts saying a bunch of other stuff that was really nasty and mean. I don't even want to say it here. I realized really quick, these girls are on something. They're not sober. They're on some substances. I'm not wanting to engage with that. I just literally smile. I say thank you. I turn around. I continue walking to the festival. And then I'm hearing the most vile, rancid, horrible stuff being said about me as I'm walking. And I'm just ignoring it because I don't want to engage. But they're going on for like 5 minutes, just saying like horrible stuff. Her guy friend goes, She has a BBL and she doesn't want people to touch it. What the fuck? This bitch needs to learn how to take a compliment. She's so freaking XYZ. Just going on and on and on saying just gross, foul shit like that, right? Minutes go by and then Alicia turns around. I'm not even listening to it at this point. They must have said something really horrible for Alicia to turn around and like actually say something. Alicia says something like, you know, you guys need to stop. Like, you hit my friend. Like, this is enough. You need to stop. Then they start going off at Alicia, and that's when I turn around and I'm like, you need to stop. You literally just sexually assaulted me, and you have it on camera, and they're still filming. They're still filming this entire ordeal. And I'm like, great, you have a video of a sexual assault taking place. Like, that's amazing. You need to stop. And then the girl that hit me gets in my face, starts screaming and yelling in my face, you need to take a compliment, saying like horrible shit. And I'm just like looking down at her like, do not fucking touch me. She pushes me. I push her back. I don't give a fuck. Alicia starts acting like an animal. And then I'm like, okay, we're giving these girls what they want. We need to stop. We need to leave this situation without any scratches or bruises. Like, this is fucked. We need to stop. Then I got my camera out and these girls ran away. They ran away. They tried their best to get out of the frame, but unfortunately and they had this other friend that was like the really mature friend that was like trying to like excuse all of their behavior, obviously the sober one. It was like saying like, I'm so sorry, but then finishes off the sentence with, it really was a compliment though, and it really would be worse if it was a guy. Like, at least it wasn't a guy. No, actually, I'd rather it if it was a guy. I would rather if a guy did this. So yeah, she hit me in the jaw, which it is like kind of bruised. Like, it literally fucking hurts. So I'm putting this bitch on blast. And I'm making this video because this has happened to me in a club. This has happened to me on the street. This has happened to me in different countries. In Germany, this happened. It needs to stop today. Like, I'm gonna start fighting back, guys. It's just not okay. Like, come on. A BBL is not an invite to a free slap of some cheek.